Live from United Supermarkets, welcome to You Can Share 2023. Brought to you by UMC Health System.
And thank you so much for being with us for You Can Share this year. Another year of supporting the South Plains Food Bank and all of the good that it does in the community, serving 19 counties here on the South Plains. And we hope you will join us again this year after 40 years of serving through You Can Share and through the food bank. Go to kcbd.com/YouCanShare to donate now.
We talk about how much your donations matter and they mean to the South Plains. 1 in 3 children is food insecure here on the South Plains. 1 in 7 families is food insecure. We talk about how many of our schools in Lubbock ISD rely on those free services, and we can't do it without you and your help. $1 provides 3 meals. United makes it really easy. You can donate there at the checkout register, and then we have great auction items that you're going to be talking about here in just a moment, about the wonderful things that you can do, that you can give a little and get a little at the same time.
And we appreciate everyone who comes by here to say hello to us and hands off a donation. We had a gentleman bring by $50 a minute ago, so it's a great way to be here as well, and it's a lot of fun as well. We've got a great sponsor who I'm going to talk to right now, who's sponsoring the Parent Corral this year. Amera Group is one of our great supporters of the food bank, and we can't do it without you guys supporting the Parent Corral back here, literally a corral. We had Miller Elementary on a bit ago, and they had a lot of parents back there. So Hector, why does Amera Group want to support the food bank?
So Amera Group, in addition to providing quality health care, also loves to partner with different community-based organizations. And one of those organizations is the Food Bank, United as well. We've done great things with this mobile pantry behind us and being able to close food insecurities, taking it out to the rural areas, and closing healthcare gaps. And so, one of the many reasons.
Right, and you guys have, like you said, your name on the back of this trailer out here, the mobile pantry. Why would you want other people, though, to support and give now to support the food bank?
So, as a food bank recipient early on in my life, I understand the value of being able to get a food box. Sometimes there's some weekends that were hard pressed. So, to be able to receive those holiday boxes or weekly food boxes, it's a huge difference. So if you're thinking of that end of the year gift, of maybe where should I give, absolutely, You Can Share.
Thank you so much, Hector, and thank you, Amera Group. $10,000 to the food bank and sponsoring the Parent Corral. Thank you guys so much. Let's hear it for Amera Group. Christy?
Thanks so much, Case. I'm Wendina Jeffries, the CEO of the South Plains Food Bank. At 5, we were talking about the growing need that we've seen across the South Plains and how the South Plains Food Bank has evolved to meet that need. But I want to talk about the face of hunger, and hunger knows no stranger. And we've talked about how it basically has a hand on every zip code, every neighborhood here in Lubbock.
It sure does. It affects children, and if you show me a hungry child, I will show you a hungry family every time. It affects families as a whole. We know that when we gather around a table, we share more than a meal. We share human experiences. Take food away, and that's what we have to deal with. And then it certainly affects our senior citizens. These are people who are usually on fixed incomes or veterans or just your neighbors. And we are here to help them all.
And we also talk about how most families are 1 to 2 missed paychecks away from being in that food line and needing those donations.
They sure are. And they are one medical crisis. They are one natural disaster. Look at the tornadoes that ripped through Perryton and Matador. But South Plains Food Bank was there to help every step of the way. And sometimes things are just unplanned. Life happens. And it is so important to understand and realize that nobody on the South Plains should ever go without food.
How powerful is that $1 donation?
Well, because of our buying power, we easily turn that $1 into 3 meals. We can take a basket of food that we give off the dock, and for $10 we can give out 150 pounds of food. That is enough to help sustain a family in addition to the other assistance programs that we have going on.
I challenge you to go make a meal with $10 at the grocery store. It's just the buying power that the food bank has to be able to provide is incredible.
Absolutely, and it's tough on all of us. We can all feel the crunch, right? But I don't know what it's like to be hungry because I don't have food in the pantry. And I think that's the difference. We all know what hunger feels like, but by choice, not because there is no food in our pantry.
Right. Dina, thank you so much. Case?
Thank you, Christy. We talked about the auction a minute ago. A great way to give to the South Plains Food Bank. Anna Delano with the Reliant Energy and a board member with the food bank is here to talk about some of those items from Texas Tech.
Yes, and if you're an avid Texas Tech fan or you have one on your holiday shopping list, our auction items will absolutely fill that list for you. But before I tell you what those items are, I want to make sure you know where to find them. Those can be found at spfb.org/auction. Now, the items that you'll find there include autographed sports balls by Grant McCasland, Joey McGuire, Tim Tadlock, and Krista Gerlich. But my favorite item is dinner for 8 at the Texas Tech Club with head football coach Joey McGuire and his wife, Debbie. And if you decide to bid and you need one more to round out your party of 8, I am happy to volunteer.
Me too. He's a great time. Thank you so much, Anna. Christy?
Thanks so much, Case. You know, we've been doing this for 40 years. Mayor Trey Payne is joining us. This is something that, you know, hunger knows no stranger, and you understand that and the impact that the South Plains Food Bank has had here on Lubbock and our community.
You know, I've been hungry in my life, but I've never not had the ability to go get food and find food. And so when you think about this organization and what it's done for 40 years, it's critical. It's critical not just to Lubbock, but to West Texas. So very grateful to Dina, the board, and everyone that's been involved in this organization for 40 years. And we do have a special recognition, if that's all right. We'd like to present to Dina and the board to get my readers on. But we do, the mayor and city council of the great city of Lubbock do hereby extend special recognition to the South Plains Food Bank in Lubbock and ask that all citizens congratulate the staff, volunteers, and donors for 40 years of dedicated community service and thank them for all they do in our community. That dated this 4th day of December 2023 and joined by myself and the entire city council. Thank you, Nina. Thank you to the board and everybody that's involved in this organization. Thank you.
Wonderful. So thank you so much, Mayor. We're joined by the board with us. Thank you so much. Thank you for the proclamation and the understanding of 40 years that we continue to do this and that need continues to be here.
And that need continues, so go to kcbd.com/youcanshare and we'll see you tonight at 10.